Hey guys, it's us again. Happy Lunar New Year! I'm Julian.
I'm Ithiel, and we're from Natural Grow. And today, we're going to tell you what to do with your CNY plants.
So you bought your New Year plants, a new addition to your home. So what are the common New Year plants that we are dealing with here, Ithiel?
Yeah, typically you would have your pineapple flowers, fortune bamboos, and snake plants.
Honestly, my favorite are the fortune bamboos, but I never could get them to last, beyond the Lunar New Year. Any tips how?
Don't worry, I got you covered. So today, we're going to teach you how.
Okay, so I just bought my fortune bamboo a few weeks back. How do I continue to, take good care of my bamboo?
Yes, actually it's not a bamboo.
Oh.
It's known as the Dracaena sanderiana.
I see. Right, so how do we start?
Yeah, so instead of actually pouring the fertilizer into the container itself, what you do is actually prepare a simple foliar nutrient spray.
Okay, so we start with 1 liter of water.
A usual drench of the nutrients into your soil.
Right.
So we do half cup of each.
Right, and then we have to mix it first before we pour it.
So what kelp does for the plant is it's actually an organic plant growth booster.
Right.
At the same time, your fulvic acid, it actually helps the plant to receive the nutrients more effectively. So that's why we use this in combination as a foliar spray.
If I'm spraying it at home, then it's okay because there won't be a smell after that.
Yes, yeah. So, but in terms of staining, you might just want to avoid spraying your leaves onto any glass surface, right? Right, so that you should just move it away into an area that you can do the spray. So basically, just ensure that the spray covered them on most of the leaf areas.
Okay, so after filling my plant with the foliar spray, I noticed that there's a lot left in the flask and in the spray bottle.
Yeah.
So what do we do with those?
So since the dosage is actually lighter than the usual, so you can actually use this as a nutrient-rich foliar spray to do it once every 1 to 2 days.
Is there a specific time in the day where I should spray?
You would actually want to do it early in the morning or late in the evening, just to avoid direct sunlight. It actually causes burning of the leaf tips if you actually do them during midday itself when you have direct sunlight.
Right, and there you have it. Another Lunar New Year plant, Sansevieria, right? AKA snake plant.
That's right.
AKA
mother-in-law's tongue.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so how do we take care of this beautiful looking Sansevieria?
Usually, I would drench it, right, the fertilizers into the soil.
Yeah.
But for Lunar New Year plants, you might actually adorn your pots and your soil on top. You might put some fanciful
your soil
pebbles and all that. Yeah, correct.
Right.
So in order not to discolor those, right, so you would just do a nutrient-rich foliar spray.
Right, you just spray direct on the leaves so to avoid anything on the soil.
Correct.
Okay, so what are we adding today?
So for today, we're actually using a combination of tritan and fulvic acid.
Oh, why tritan?
Tritan is like what we have covered in the previous video. It's actually a fertilizer, just for general well-being of the plant itself.
Right.
And fulvic acid helps the plant to absorb the nutrients a lot more effectively. So half a cap of the tritan and half a cap of the fulvic acid.
So it doesn't really matter like in which order you add this, right?
Yeah.
Then we have to mix it up.
You just want to transfer the liquid that you've mixed to a spray bottle.
Right. Your goal here is to try and coat fully like each side of the Sansevieria leaf.
Correct.
And there you have it. And last and definitely not least, the Guzmania plant, right? AKA the
Pineapple flower.
Pineapple flower.
The Guzmanium, essentially, it's part of the bromeliad family, which is the same as pineapples. So yeah, it's very receptive to its high humid environments. You're actually gonna mist it more often than actually drenching the plant.
So high humid environment. So Singapore is actually perfect.
It's perfect, correct.
It's perfect for Singapore,
That's
right?
Yeah.
As gorgeous as it looks, right? It still hasn't flowered yet. So it's possible that for the top part of the Guzmania to blossom, and the flower is kind of red with some white tips. So it's beautiful. But how do we get there?
So for that, we actually mixed it with a good combination of potassium and CNY. Similarly, we actually half the dosage required since we're misting.
Then we have to pour into the spray bottle.
Okay, so this around, why don't you try it?
Alright, sure. So if spraying is so effective, Ithiel, then I will never go back to drenching.
Well, you have to see the particular conditions. So if your plant isn't doing very well, and spraying is actually a form of more instant relief to your plants, delivering the right amount of nutrients more effectively.
So it's that easy?
Yeah.
Alright, so if I can do it, so can you, and there you have it. That's all the time we have for today. Hope you learned a thing or two to prosper your Lunar New Year plans. If you enjoy our content, do follow us on our socials. I'm Julian,
And I'm Ithiel.
and we're signing off.